morning to all of you. You are welcome in class science. As you know, in this lecture, we are going to study about the lenses. This is chapter number your 15, light. Clear? See children, now you are well aware that without light we are unable to see anything around us. Okay. Now in our previous lecture we have studied about the mirror. Okay. See, I have got it for you. This is the mirror. Okay, part of the spherical mirror. This mirror is the part of a spherical mirror. This is your convex mirror. How so? Look, I am just showing it in this way. This seems to be protruding little bit, this part, and this one is inward part. Inside part, this is outside part. That's why when a mirror is polished, you are looking this portion. This is the polished one, and here you can see your face. Clear? Here you can see your face. This is a mirror. It is the back portion which is polished. Okay? And this one is the reflecting part. Okay? So see children, this is the outward part. This one I told. Okay? The part of the spherical mirror. So this is the convex mirror. When you will see your face is, the image of your face is diminished. The word diminished. Diminished means smaller. Okay. So I am looking my face here. This is very small mirror, but even then in that mirror I can see my whole face. So the image become diminished. It means it becomes smaller. So it is convex mirror. In concave mirror what happens? The image becomes larger. Okay, remember this thing is to be noted. Now I am moving towards, today my topic will be on the lenses. Lens. Two type of lens again I am telling. First is, see children, what you see you are around that glass, that is your plain glass. Okay, and when it is taken out from a spherical part, then it may be convex lens and or concave lens. Clear? So see children, this is your simple plain mirror, or convex, mirror, simple plain glass. Okay, when it is taken from the spherical part, glass, then it may be called concave or convex lens. See, concave lens, convex lens. See children, the difference between these two. Okay, when you will take part, so you can write down the difference. First becomes the diagram itself. It means it is thicker in middle and thinner at the corner or at the edges. At the corner. Clear? Now, but this one here, this becomes your third one difference. It is thinner at middle and thicker at the edges. So this one middle, thicker, here it is thin. Here it is thin, but at the edges it is thicker. Clear? So these two difference I am just showing you practically. See children, I am having two lenses. If I simply show you like this, I think you won't be able to identify. The reason being, we are not looking towards the image. If I concentrate on image, then definitely I will be able to find out the type of lens I am having in my hand. Okay, but by its appearance I am showing you in this way. See children, both the lenses are shown to you. See this one and then this one. You can see it is thicker in the middle side. Yes? See now. It is thicker. It is visible easily. See this portion and here this portion. You can see that it is thicker in the middle but thinner on the edges. See? And so this was what? This mirror, concave mirror. Clear? Concave lens, sorry, I am talking about convex lens. It is convex lens, convex, thicker at the middle and thinner at the edges. Now see, this one is, you can see it is thicker at the edges but thinner in the middle. See my fingers where I am holding it. Now I am holding towards the, see this portion. Which one seems to be thicker? The above one, towards the edge, and in the middle side it is thinner. So this becomes your concave lens and this one becomes your convex lens. So one more example I can give you that will become very easy for you to identify. You must have observed or noticed the spectacle worn by your grandparents. वो चश्मे जो आपके दादा दादी लगाते हैं, those are generally convex lens. Okay, and when you will take it towards the letters, these letters seem to be bigger in size. It means the image of the letters will appear bigger in size. Clear? Just trying to show you. See children, this is your duster. Here written Anjali 3rd B. Okay. If I use this C, can you see the enlarged image? Yes? So this becomes your convex lens. This will help your grandparents to read out the thing. Okay? Now, this one gives you the smaller size and I will show you practically. Wait. Few activities I am going to read it out for you children. I have already told you the difference between virtual image and real image. Real image is that image which can be formed on screen, and virtual images are those images which cannot be taken on the screen. Virtual image generally you can see it on the plane mirror, है ना? And as far as the lens is concerned, so the concave lens always show you the virtual image. Okay, and in your convex lens it can be real also and virtual also, depending upon the length of object and the lens. Clear? See children, now the third one in it, converge the light. It diverges the light. What does it mean? When light will fall, here it will get concentrated on particular area. Clear? Converge means coming to the little area. Okay, it focus. And whereas when light falls on concave, it diverges the light. It diverges the light. Diverge means spreading. You must have noticed when at night when you are driving the vehicle or your father drives the vehicle, be it 4-wheeler or 2-wheeler, whatsoever it is, okay, then what happens? What he does? He just on the headlight on करते हैं, तो what happens? उसमें lenses भी होते हैं और mirror भी होता है ना? In this way the light gets spreaded on a large area, so that up to a large area it can be seen, the things can be visible to the driver. That's why this is your diverging light. This lens is called diverging lens. It is called converging lens. This one is called converging lens and this is called diverging lens. These three differences are there by which you can easily identify the type of lens you are having. Clear? Now, secondly, see children, I am just showing you an activity. This is your convex lens. What it is called? The converging lens. Okay. How it converts the light? See it. I am just telling you practically. I am trying to fall a ray of light through this lens on a paper. See, this is your paper. Okay. Trying to fall a light here. You can see it. First of all, it is bigger in size. When I change the length of object with the lens, it is getting diminished. At a point when I bring it and if I try to move it more far, then a point will come when it will be very small. If I continue keep this lens on this position, then after some time, means you can take after some minute, it will burn the paper. You can see. So, it can be done in sun ray also. After few minutes, the paper will get burnt because all the rays of the light has been concentrated on a particular area. Okay, that has been focused on some one point and that will burn the. Suppose here is the paper and it will burn the paper after some time because it has got a lot of power even. Getting my point? समझ में आ रहा है? That is why which I have shown you children. when we try to look an object behind the lens, see the shape and size of this object. If it will be seen through the lens, okay, then what you can see, it is enlarged. The image is enlarged. You can see, children, child, देखो अच्छे से देखो, सी कैसा इसका साइज था. नाउ हाउ इट बिकम्स. इफ आई मूव इट, द साइज बिकम्स enlarged and a place will come when it will not be seen, and if it is seen then it will be inverted like this. At a position it becomes inverted. Clear? I am just trying to show you. This is an object. This is your concave mirror. If you try to look its image in the concave lens, you will find the image here as you see in the plane mirror. Can you see its image in the lens? Okay, if I try to move it, even then you will be able to see its image in the lens. What does it mean? It means the image formed by the concave lens is always virtual. It means which cannot be taken on the screen. And if I take this thing which I have when I used the paper, I had used the paper, and it's the light which I took. See, I took the light and tried to take its image, light image on the paper. I had shown you, no, that can be taken on the screen. What does it mean? That is your real image. Okay, and now I am moving forward. I think you all have understood. And listen, one more thing. When we look through the convex mirror, the type of the image formed, it is enlarged. Okay, here when we are looking through this, enlarged, and when we move the distance or increase the distance of object with the lens, then the type of image formed becomes inverted. First of all, it was erect. See, I am showing you, it is erect one. Okay, as I move it further, then it may become inverted. ठीक है, एक ये स्थिति आएगी जब आपको दिखेगी नहीं, और जब आपको दिखेगी तो आपको inverted दिखेगी. You can see it in the book also. Okay, I am just reading it out for you. It is shown also in the pictures in your book. So I am moving forward, children. Sunlight. What is the color of the sunlight? You will obviously say it is white color. But I say it is a mixture of the color. Yes, children, it is truth that when you see sunlight, it appears white in color. Though it is not white in color, it is a mixture of 7 colors. Okay, sunlight is the mixture of 7 colors. Okay, how can you prove this? Yes, it can be proved, children. How? You must have seen, you must have observed rainbow formed during the rainy season. How does it appear? It just appear. One more thing I am telling you. I have got a prism for you, children. This is the prism. See how many faces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. It can be 6 also. See. This one is the rectangle and rest is 2 are triangle and this one also. Now, if you look through this you will find the light in scattered way. Okay, and by this you will be finding 7 colors. I'm just trying to show you. See children, I am bringing it near you. You see the light. I think you will be able to see different colors. Those can be identified. See it properly, because light is being passed through this prism, and when it is passed, it gets scattered into 7 colors. See? Again try to see it properly. Yes, it is visible. Okay. Seen it? So, when light is passed through any prism, okay, then it is scattered into 7 colors. You know the colors found in rainbow. It is Vibgyor. V means violet. V-I, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. See children, these colors you will be finding in a rainbow. This is the rainbow. You will finding these colors. Okay, depending on its wavelength. One more thing I would like to tell you. Which color has the largest wavelength? Red color. That's why in a traffic light it is asked, है ना, जनरली हमारे क्वेश्चन में आता है why red color is there to stop the traffic, because red color has got the highest wavelength, due to which it becomes visible at a larger distance. बहुत दूर भी होगा इंसान तो वो रेड कलर को सबसे पहले देख सकता है, आइडेंटिफाई कर सकता है. That's why red is used to stop the traffic. Clear? It has got the highest wavelength. It has got the least wavelength. Clear? Now, how it can be proved that all these 7 colors make white color? You must have seen with a CD. You will take the CD and it will be fixed on a point. Like suppose, just trying to show you. This is a circular paper. Will be divided into 7 colors. You can fill the colors with these colors. Okay, it can be filled, or you can paste even those chart paper here and take the pointed stand like this, in this way, and you will rotate it fastly. Okay, then from the top you will see that these all 7 colors are not visible, but what is visible then? Instead of these colors we will be able to see only one color, that is white color. Okay, just you can do it practically. Yes, you do it practically beta. You will install this on a point and you will try to rotate it fastly, and you will find that the color of that circular paper is white color. This is just because all the colors are getting mingled up, mixed up, है ना, और इस mixing के कारण it appears white. That's why we say that the sun rays color is white color. You can take the CD also, है ना, it seems reflected one. आपने उसमें ये सारे कलर्स देखे होंगे बच्चों, 7 कलर्स उससे रिफ्लेक्ट होते हैं. जब लाइट उस पर पड़ती है तो 7 कलर्स आर सीन. Okay, because it is getting reflected, no, back. That's why it is all the colors are seen. So it can be seen in the CD also. If you rotate the CD fastly, then only white color will be seen. Now you can ask why this color seen during rainy season. The reason being the droplets which is there in atmosphere, it acts as prism. Okay, लाइट उससे जाती है अंदर और रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाती है, रिफ्लेक्ट होके स्प्रेड हो जाती है, ठीक है, दैट आर स्केटर्ड इनटू 7 कलर्स. ओके, दिस फिनोमेना इज रिफ्रैक्शन, नॉट रिफ्लेक्शन. Not reflection, it is refraction, children. Okay, when a light is passed through the prism, it gets scattered into 7 colors. ओके, जब किसी मीडियम से वो जाता है लाइट बच्चों, वो तो रिफ्रैक्शन होता है, स्केटर्ड हो जाते हैं एंड इट सीम्स इन ए डिफरेंट कलर्स. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन सी द रेनबो ड्यूरिंग रेनी सीजन व्हेन sun appears after the rain. Okay, because each drop which is in the atmosphere, drop of the water, acts as prism. Okay, and in this way when it is passing through, when light is passing through those water drops, it gets scattered into different colors. And rainbow is, this is rainbow is seen. Clear? Now you understood? Go through this chapter, do watch this video, then conception becomes more clear. Thank you. Have a nice day.